I'm Beverly Buckley and welcome to my Billionaire Idea. It's actually your billionaire idea, and yours, and yours, and yours. It's everyone's billionaire idea. And the question I have for you today is, what's your billionaire idea? I'll let you ponder on it a little bit, because you actually don't know me from a bar of soap. I've been in love with this industry. Self-development is one of the things I've always been passionate about. And one of the things I love most is helping people to find their passion, ignite their power, and live their purpose. And that's what I'm sitting here doing with you today. I've also got plenty more videos coming up, so please keep an eye out. Come visit my website or visit YouTube or my channel. Right, but back to me. You don't really know me. I've actually had quite a lot of pain happen in the last couple of years, and recently only been pulling myself through it, just like everyone else. I think it's the last year or so that I've actually been helping other people as well and getting some really good results. I was in the IT industry and in the PBX industry. I actually studied musical theatre and I've always wanted to be a singer and a dancer on stage. One of the things I realized is a thing about choice. Now, when you're in school or as a teenager growing up or as a young adult, everyone says, what do you want to do with your life? What career do you want to follow? And you're meant to get into this little box-in career path where you grow into the next little level of the corporate ladder. It's boring and it's draining and it's soul-destroying. I think each and every single one of us has got our own unique gift and talent to give to the world. And even my thought process in wanting to be a singer and dancer and perform on stage, it was very much following the other performers of what have they done, instead of looking to see what is my unique gift to give to the world. And that's where I've developed Afro music and obviously my Billionaire Idea. Now, my Billionaire Idea is all about helping you to find your passion. Essentially, each and every single one of us has got our passion, the thing that we're most divinely desired to do on this planet. Yet somehow it gets pushed aside and pushed down, and we forget about it as we start making a living and, you know, all of those wonderful things. I obviously also went through that path, and now I've pulled myself through it, and I'm giving other people the tools to be able to do it as well. And I'd like to start bringing this online to more people because I've got a wider audience. So I'm giving you a little gift, which is $1 billion. Isn't that great? Okay, so just a little bit about the Billionaire Idea. I'm going to give you one of these. Okay, so you'll actually be able to download it on a little piece of paper, and then you just cut it out and fold it in half and then glue the two together, and you'll have a little billion bucks note like this. Now, what is this $1 billion note? Okay, basically what it is, excuse me, it's a little note that you're going to be putting in your Billionaire Idea in there. Now, some of you might not know what your passion is, what you think you need to be doing on this planet, and that's perfectly okay. Sometimes it's, you know, hidden and buried below so much junk that we've got to start clearing away. So part of the work that I do with people is with access consciousness and helping people to clear away the debris and clear away what's no longer necessary to be able to open up to new possibilities. And that's the two main things that I focus on is possibilities and choices. You'll hear a little bit more with more videos that I go into, but I've only got a short time here with you today. So essentially with this $1 billion note, you're going to put your Billionaire Idea in there. Now, even if it's just, say, you love shoes, for example, or cars, you just put in there cars or shoes or your children or whatever. It doesn't have to be linked to money. It's just, the reason I chose billion is because billion is quite a large amount and it's also definable. So you can define a billion, okay? You can put it on a pointer and say, okay, that is where $1 billion is. Because a lot of people say, I want a lot of money, or I want a lifestyle that has a lot of money in it, but you can't define that. So $1 billion you can define, and we can all agree that $1 billion is quite a bit. So essentially what you do is you put your Billionaire Idea in there, your passion. What you do then is you put this pretty little note into your wallet or your purse, and every time you take out money, you're going to see your Billionaire Idea. So one of the first steps toward creating what you want in your life is to solidify it, to write it down. Then the next thing is to actually look at it on a regular basis. So if you're taking out money out of your wallet, every time you take out money, you're going to see your Billionaire Idea. Every morning, every night, look at it. And then the third part of it is actually the feeling side of it. So you need to start feeling those feelings of gratitude, of excitement, of anticipation, and all of those things. And then what happens is you start to get opportunities come to you to take inspired action. You start getting ideas. This little idea was an idea. When I first started, I thought, look, what can I give to people that is of maximum value and benefit to them, but that's relatively easy for them to access? And to me, this was a great tool. It's a fantastic way to start to implement the things that you want to create in your life, and to start to visualize it and see it on a regular basis. And it's very simple, but it actually does work. And I've been testing it, and it's causing people to get a greater level of passion in their lives and a greater level of excitement, and most importantly, purpose. Because what this all leads to is your unique divine purpose that you're here to bring to the planet. And I believe every single one of us has got that to give, although some of us might have forgotten along the way. One of the things I found out about money and value, and it was something specific for me, is, I always used to have struggles with money, and I never could understand why, because from my understanding, I didn't have an issue with having money, I didn't have an issue with wanting money, but then I discovered what the actual issue was, and it had nothing really to do with money. But yet it does, because money is the way that we value things in life. And in truth, I didn't believe that I had anything of value to give. I didn't believe I had anything of value to offer. And because of that, I wasn't attracting, you could say, the money into my life, or I wasn't allowing the money into my life, which is something that is totally key. And what I've discovered is that it's more important to feel self-value, and that's where you need to start if you want to create more money in your life, is in your own self-worth and your own self-value. Because if you don't believe you have value or worth or something of value to offer to others, you actually won't ever make that income or make that money, no matter what. And if you do, it won't actually fulfill you at a core level of your highest calling and purpose. And I think that is something that's really important. So that's part of the reason why I've developed this little tool. And there's more tools in my little kit that you can use to be able to create the life of your dreams. I like to equate this little $1 billion to the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, where Jack got those beans and he planted them and they grew into that wonderful stalk. Now, me giving you this note, or you downloading it and printing it and cutting it out and sticking it together, putting it in your wallet and writing down your billionaire idea is like you planting those seeds, it's taking action on it. And once you take action on it, then there's two things that it needs. There's water and sunlight. Sunlight when you look at it every day, and water when you take that inspired action. And you follow through on the things that you promise yourself to do to get you one step closer to your goal. And I'm talking not necessarily massive action. Some people say take massive action, but some people are daunted with taking massive action. Just as long as you're even taking a small step, as long as you're moving in the direction of it. And it's more important to have inspired action. So something that you feel inspired from inside to do that no one's told you from the outside. That's where the power actually is. It's actually within you. And this is what I'm hoping to do with igniting this power in you. I'd love it if you download this note and actually use it and give me your feedback. Send your details or your information or whatever wonderful insights you've had on the Facebook page or on my website. It's all there, so just give me your information and what you have gained, what value you've gotten from using this tool. I hope you have a wonderful day, year, and find your passion, ignite your power, live your purpose. Find your billionaire idea.